I'm at the lowest point in my life. Damn, nigga. Just give it about 45 more years, bro. You'll be up out the way. Don't worry about it. Can we play Scribblo?
The family of tiger handler Ryan Easley is in mourning after he was mauled to death at his tiger preserve in Oklahoma.
Was it by a tiger? Hold on, it's not funny. I'm not saying it's fun. It's not funny. It's weird as hell. But I be waiting for shit like this because I'm always in the back of my mind thinking, you know what? No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because it's not funny. But I'm saying in the back of my head, I always be thinking they're waiting for their chance. Like I tend to think in my mind that humans are smart enough and we have control. But I always in the back of my mind think, you know, what if the animal is just kind of faking, you know, like fake fucking with the dude so he can really get a come up later. And this was his opportunity. Like, whole time he was laying this plan out, gaining his trust, until he ultimately said, you know what, that neck looking mad succulent.
This morning, the family of tiger...
Why would you ever feel like you can train a tiger? I just don't understand how you feel like you can do that.
The Ryan Easley is...
Now everybody tell me that his death had absolutely nothing to do with a tiger and it was a bear or some shit.
Is in mourning.
Oh no, it says deadly tiger attack in Oklahoma. I didn't read it, sorry.
He was mauled to death at his tiger preserve in Oklahoma.
Oh no, we're not gonna be grumpy.
We're not gonna be grumpy. You hear a tiger yelling at you. His voice is deeper than yours, and you're talking about grumpy.
Sources say Easley was performing a tiger demonstration using finger paint to make paw prints on canvases that are handed out...
Wait, is this the attack? Don't show me the attack. That's actually crazy. I don't want to see it. Oh, okay.
...to the audience. He had raised the tiger since it was a cub, but during the demonstration...
Since it was a cub, chat. Hear that again?
...that are handed out to the audience. He had raised the tiger since it was a cub.
So it don't matter if you catch them when they babies, when they fresh out the womb, they don't give a fuck. They taking any and everybody out. He said, pops or not, I'm brolying your shit.
But during the demonstration, the animal turned on him. Authorities say he died almost instantly.
Damn. I can't even say what I was thinking just now. I don't even want to do that. That's crazy rude.
The Growler Pines Tiger Preserve, which Easley ran with his family, saying he dedicated his life to the protection and care of these magnificent animals, and he believed deeply in the mission of Growler Pines, to provide a safe and forever enriching home for the animals under his care. This tragedy is a painful reminder of both the beauty and unpredictability of the natural world. But people for the ethical treatment of animals...
Unpredictable? I'm pretty sure this was very, very predictable. Like, we could have prevented this.
Criticizing Easley, calling his business a roadside zoo, accusing him of abusing tigers, claiming he was caught whipping one animal dozens of times.
Wait, huh?
He is a painful reminder of both the beauty and unpredictability of the natural world. But people for the
domesticated cat will attack you. What makes people think they can tame a hunting machine?
I don't know.
Ethical treatment of animals.
What the fuck? Why are you doing that? That's okay, Sean. I'll laugh for you. These stupid stunts are not supposed to be taught to the creatures. It's exploitative and so wrong. That's what his ass gets. I never said that. But what I will say is this was very predictable.
Criticizing Easley, calling his business a roadside zoo, accusing him of abusing tigers, claiming he was caught whipping one animal dozens of times.
Man, you had a whip?
PETA says Easley acquired animals from infamous tiger handler Joe Exotic.
Oh, God.
Known as the Tiger King. Exotic is currently serving prison time for murder for hire plot and animal abuse. Exotic responding saying, Ryan built a huge compound to keep his tigers in on the backside of my zoo. PETA doesn't know crap.
Oh, yeah, this isn't good. This is the last person you want advocating or, like, giving a statement on your behalf.
The preserve's website says the business provides a safe and comfortable life for tigers and has passed 32 surprise inspections without an issue. Easley is survived by his wife and daughter. A fundraising site set up for them has already raised more than $15,000. It's not clear what happens to the tiger.
They whip these animals into submission to perform these stunts.
Has already raised more than $15,000. It's not clear what happens to the tiger involved. The preserve has canceled all of...
He said the tiger involved like the tiger murdered him.
Coming tours. This morning,
he said it like the tiger committed a crime or some shit. Is he going to jail? Like, what do we do with him? Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. They gonna kill the tiger? There's absolutely no reason to kill the tiger. I could see maybe letting it go, but after it's lived its entire life damn near domesticated, it's like, what do you do with it? Like, now you putting it in a position where you can't release it to the wild, and it's like used to a certain type of living. I don't know.
It's going down in here. I'm with the money team.
I mean, clearly its instincts still work. You know how to kill. Phenom, I appreciate you with the big 25 too, by the way. Just deport him. I don't know. They're gonna have to send him somewhere. Probably send him to another space and let them know he got a body. Have I seen the new Demon Slayer? I haven't. Not yet. I told you, I said it before, I'm waiting until it is released digitally so that I can make a video about it. Because I didn't want to watch the next season of Demon Slayer by accidentally slipping and falling down the stairs and seeing an entire season. And in this case, it would be worse because I'd be watching the entire movie probably more than once while I'm falling down the stairs.
The tiger didn't go a tiger went tiger. Chris Rock 2004.
I don't know what you're saying. See, like you just doing shit. You still live in Oklahoma?
They did Harambe dirty. They'll definitely kill it. It's unfortunate AF.
Okay, the difference with Harambe though, I think Harambe had an active child, like, right? I mean, not an active child. Harambe was holding a kid. It wasn't Harambe's fault, right? Am I tripping or am I remembering that wrong? He was dragging a kid? Yeah, like, I'm not saying that, like, the kid was, like, you know, like a shooter or some shit like that. But I'm saying, like, he was holding him. What the hell is an active child? A child on the move. Like, what? I understand that the children he wasn't watching them, but honestly speaking, are you gonna try to reason with a fucking gorilla holding your kid? At the end of the day, if I got a clear shot and I can make sure for a fact that this kid don't get hurt if I take out the gorilla, I'm not saying that the gorilla should have been taken out, but I'm not about to start reasoning with a fucking gorilla and it's holding my child. Harambe didn't hurt the kid. You don't know niggas, bro. What? A trank? I don't know how hard a trank gets shot. I don't. If they had access to tranquilizers, then cool, go that route. But you can't guarantee that the gorilla's not gonna fall on the kid. It was the kid's fault. Look, there should have been precaution more taken to make sure kids can't fall into the space that a gorilla is in. Parents should have been watching them. Sure, all of that could be true. But at the end of the day, niggas acting like they're gonna sit there and reason with a fucking monkey over whether or not you're gonna release my child and I have a weapon in my hand. Sorry, Caesar, you're fucking cooked. What do you want me to do? What? Y'all tripping. I wish you would be like, yeah, nah, just talk to him. What are you talking about? What are you saying to me? The tiger didn't go crazy. My bad, Sean.
The tiger didn't go crazy. My bad, Sean.
What do you mean? You think the child lives with guilt to this day? There isn't a single thought running through that kid who is now an adult's mind about that fucking gorilla. It is what it is. He shouldn't have been grabbing my t-shirt I had on V-Lone. It is what it is, bro. And all respect out to Harambe and his family. Survival of the fittest. I apologize. That was a dumbass kid. But the kid survived. The kid survived. Parents should go to jail for being bad parents. Bro, no, they shouldn't. Shit happens. God forbid, like, okay, a kid is standing too close to a piece of glass and a tiger manages to break through the glass and bite a kid's leg off or some shit like that. You gonna blame the kid? You gonna blame the build of the zoo or the environment that we're looking at these animals through? Now, the biggest issue is they shouldn't even be in this environment in the first place. But the justification for some of them being there, from what I've heard, is some of the species that they get would likely be endangered if they didn't get them, which I don't fully believe, but, you know, I guess scientists know more about shit like that than me. The zoo lets your kid die. You really gonna be cool about it for real? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what are we saying? You an ape has my child and you got a gun and you can shoot it. You worried about, oh yeah, but I don't want to look like the bad guy. I'm gonna kill you. What do you mean in GTA? It's not the case for silverbacks. That could be true. That could be true. But like I said, I don't know about silverbacks or their like extinction rate or their endanger rate. You know, I have no clue. I know there are people that know more about their race than I do, though. 100%. 100%. 100%. Get your dick out for Harambe. What?
Sean, if a 27-year-old man with a silky anime hoodie and a flat top asks you for a picture in person, are you taking that pic?
Glocky, why do you have a flat top in 2025? No, I'm not taking a picture with you. Fuck. Flat top in 2025. Facts. Like, what are you saying? You really doing this? You really doing this? I'm a hater. How am I hating? I'm asking him a question. Bro, what is all this?
Just feel like the parents need to be held more accountable for what happened. I mean, nigga, it's their kid, but you got a point.
I mean, sure, you can try to hold them accountable, but at the end of the day, like, what if the kid was running away? Bro, as somebody that knows what it's like to be a parent, well, hold on, that's not what I meant. But as someone who has parented technically to an extent low-key, it's like, bro, it's not that simple. Shit really does happen sometime. And then out of nowhere, it's like, oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever it takes. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not a father, but I'm saying that I parented before. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Look at niggas saying congrats. Y'all niggas done. You have to stop congratulating me because I have no children. What am I seeing right now? Why did you tell me to go to Cardi B's?
I don't have one, but my coworker does, and his looks genuinely pisses me off. I just wanted to ask out of curiosity.
Uh-huh. So you came in here to chastise another nigga. You know what? Now that you say that, I will take a picture with a nigga with a flat top. Because why you hating? Sound like to me he more popular at the job than you and you jealous. But realistically, there's too many styles and ways of expression in 2025 for you to have a flat top. I'll be honest. At 27. Maybe if you were 19 years old, I would let you get it off. Like 17 to 19, you're just figuring yourself out. But
as a 25-year-old man, is it weird that I'm considering buying some Inuyasha plushies?
Yeah, but everybody weird, bro. You gotta do your own thing.
It do. I know someone in jail for their child falling down the stairs while napping neglect, but it's still sad.
Bro, like, do you understand? Imagine you being a single parent and you take some Z's for just like maybe 45 minutes because you literally have no sleep, and you wake up and fuck ass Timmy's in the oven. Like, that's crazy. I understand, but at the end of the day, like, what if you got no help? Everything not neglect on purpose. That's just crazy to me, bro. Like, people need assistance from time to time. There's never a good time to have a kid. People always think they're going to have it figured out and they're going to have the perfect environment for every single fucking little one that comes out. And you want to make sure it's best. Don't get me wrong. But, like, you got to have a little bit of compassion. Especially for parents that, like, don't have, like, every single little piece of resources, bro. Like, it's just never that easy. Timmy getting cooked, meat falling off the bone. I'm just saying. You saying your nephew got in the oven? My nephew not a dumbass, so it is what it is. Like, he know, you know what I'm saying, right from wrong and like how to keep himself out of danger and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's still like, damn. Imagine you just like didn't have any sleep because you working so hard to try to provide a life for little fuck ass, you know what I'm saying, Dorothy. And then out of nowhere, you know, she outside talking to fucking, I don't know, an imaginary friend. She gets snatched up by a demon. Like, I don't have control over everything at all times, bro. Chill. Oh man, come on now.